Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo, and today we're going to talk about goals. I really want to address the fact that I feel like a lot of us, and I'm guilty sometimes too, forget about ourselves when we're setting goals. We get so work orientated and small business orientated and money orientated, siren, that we forget to put in goals for ourselves. So when you're sitting down to plan and you're making goals for your business, that's important. That is super important. The number one thing you can do for yourself as a small business owner and an entrepreneur is to make goals, to write down reasonable, attainable goals for you to achieve and allow your business growth. If you don't have clear, concise, seeable goals that you've written down somewhere to hold yourself accountable, then you are just kind of saying, I'm okay where I'm at, and you're spinning your wheels, and you're just becoming kind of static where you are. If you want to continue to grow, you want to continue to get bigger, you want to continue to make more money, you've got to have goals. The minute you stop making goals, you're saying, this is status quo, and this is where I'm at, and I don't want that for anybody. Regardless of how much money you're making or how much money you want to be making, when you achieve that, find something else to do. It's important for growth as humans as well to just continue to have goals. The minute you're not doing it, again, you're just kind of being okay with your situation. And hey, you know what? If you actually reach a level in your business where everything is a-okay and you are completely okay with maintaining instead of growing, that's when you can set even bigger goals for yourself or focus more on yourself. If you used to list 50 items a day because you wanted to reach 4,000 listings, let's say, and you reach 4,000, and that's good, and you just want to maintain that, then you just need to list 20 a day to maintain it or whatever you're selling. That's fine too, but there's always room for growth. There's always room for improvement. There's always room to do bigger, better things. And if we're not looking forward to that, if we're not making goals along the way, we're not attaining to anything better. So it is super important to have these for your business. They should be attainable. Don't make highfalutin goals that you're never going to reach, because then you're just going to get discouraged. If you continuously make goals that are out of your reach, you will just start to feel like a failure and you will feel discouraged. It would happen because you're human. So, you can't continually not reach your goals and fall short and not start to feel kind of disappointed in yourself or discouraged. That's just human nature. Not to say if you don't reach them once in a while, hey, that's fine. Things happen in life. But it's always important to evaluate why you didn't reach them. Maybe you didn't reach them because they were too highfalutin and you just can't list 50 things a day if you have a bad back. But maybe it was just because that week was really rough. Maybe something went on with your family or a pet or something happened that you just couldn't do them that week. And that's why I'm always telling folks to reevaluate your goals continually. If you feel comfortable with them and you're continually reaching them, you clearly don't have them set high enough for yourself. But if you're continually not reaching them, not like a once in a while, things out of your control, then you have them set too high, and that's fine. Just reevaluate. Life changes, we change, things change. Ever evolving, right? So you want to completely be flexible and be willing to look at your goals all the time and reevaluate them. Your goals should be like a ladder or stairs. So you should have the top of the ladder or the top of the landing is the big overall goal. And each rung of that ladder or each step up that staircase is a smaller goal that you will reach on your way up to the bigger goal. And the whole way up, you should be reevaluating and looking at things. If your big goal, we'll use the listings example again because it's an easy one. But if your big goal at the top of the ladder is 4,000 listings on eBay, and each rung on that ladder is, 40 listings a day, and you continually keep reaching it, that's great. But if it's so easy for you to keep reaching, could you do 50? Could you maybe reach your top a little bit sooner? But if you continually only hit 20 listings or 30 listings a week or day, there's got to be a reason for it. It's not because you're a failure. It's because that goal was too lofty. You just got to keep reevaluating. So you got to have the big overall goal. You can have more than one at a time. I'm not saying you can only have one. You could have one big goal for how many listings you want ultimately, one big goal for how much gross you want to make. You could have a big goal for what you're going to do with the money. Pay off a bill, pay off college debt, go on vacation, buy a car, buy a house. You can have multiple goals all at the same time, and they can all be multiple big goals. But remember, you got to have all the small steps up to the top on how you're going to reach that big goal. And if you're super duper organized, you should have all of that written down in your bullet journal or somewhere or on your phone. The goal overall and how you're going to reach it and what you're going to do. This is why I love bullet journals. This is why I just did a 3-part series on bullet journals. They can really help keep you focused. They can help you when you go to reevaluate. If you have your goal written down and what you're going to do each day to reach that goal, and you're keeping track of all the days that you do or don't reach it, absolutely easy just to take a look at that page and be like, I see why I don't reach that goal. I spend too much time on Facebook, or I just don't think that is physically possible for me to do. Or you can look and say, I've been reaching that goal consistently and easily for weeks. Maybe it's time to make it a little harder. That's why I like the bullet journal, but you can keep track of it however you want. But make sure you're writing it down somewhere. It holds you accountable. It gives you a visual. It gives you a reason. Some folks like picture boards. You can get a big cork board or dry erase board with magnets, a couple bucks at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and you can draw on it or cut out pictures of magazines or write down big words on paper and just stick them to the board above your desk where you work each day or wherever you take photos, wherever you're going to see it every day. And that helps some people stay focused and remember what they're working for. You could have a picture of your dream house and your dream car. You could have one word, no debt, whatever your goals are. Sometimes picture boards work really well for people, but you really should be keeping track of it somewhere also and writing it down. And you should share it with at least one other person, because I find that sometimes when we don't share a goal or something that we aspire to do with at least one other person, and we personally ourselves are the only one held accountable, it's easy to kind of cheat because no one knows, right? And I can attest to this. I haven't been a smoker since 2015, but since probably 2000, I was trying to quit for 15 years. And every time I thought I was going to quit and I didn't tell anyone else, it was okay if I kept smoking because no one knew that I wanted to quit. There was no one to hold me accountable, just myself, and I could easily convince myself that it was okay, just this last one, or I'll start next week, or I'll start next month. But if I tell someone else, as of Monday, I quit smoking, and that person is someone that you're close with, and they see you smoking, they're going to say something to you. They're going to help hold you accountable. That's probably the best example I can give, because for so many years I never told anybody but myself, and the minute I made myself tell other people that I was going to do it, I did it. So make sure you're telling at least one other person, writing it down, keeping track of it, keeping visuals around you. But amongst all of that, all of these goals that you're going to have for your work and your business, don't forget yourself. Don't forget your family, and don't forget your friends, and don't forget your pets. Life isn't all about work. Life is about a lot of other stuff too. So don't forget goals that include your mental and physical and spiritual well-being, as well as those of your loved ones. Whether you want to set healthier eating goals, weight loss or weight gain goals, if you want to start taking a daily vitamin, maybe you love to read and you haven't had time to sit down and read a good book in a long time. Maybe that could be a goal that you set aside 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the end of each day. That's just for you to sit down and read a chapter. Maybe you have a goal to watch one movie a week, or you have a show you like, and instead of wasting time on it, you're going to work your butt off all week, and then every Friday night you get to sit down and watch 3 episodes. Just don't forget yourself. And your goals can be for health, like the weight loss and the eating, but goals can be so tiny as I'm going to finish this project. I'm going to finish this craft. I'm going to walk my dog twice a day and take him to the park so he and I can spend more time together and my dog's healthier. Just don't leave yourself out of it, or your own mental, spiritual, and physical well-being. We have to be physically healthy in order to be a person. I mean, if you're not physically healthy, any number of things can happen to you or cause you to be ill or unable to work or be there for your family and friends. But if you're mentally and spiritually just burned out, and if all you're doing is work, and you are burning the candle at both ends, and you're forgetting about taking care of yourself, you are no good for anybody else. You have to recharge your own batteries. You have to be in a place where you're happy and getting enough rest and stress-free and dealing with your anxieties and your OCD or any other mental health issues you may have, in order to be a good person for everyone else. And that includes your business. You have to take care of yourself in order to be good at anything or for anyone else. So don't forget yourself. Don't forget your friends. Don't forget your family. Don't forget your pets. Don't forget that life isn't always about work. Yes, we have to work. No, we should not be wasting time. We shouldn't lay around and watch TV all day. But it's okay to watch TV at night before bed if you worked all day, right? Try to find that balance. I can't stress it enough. I see it all the time in the Facebook groups where people are just burning themselves out, trying so hard to build too quickly or build too fast or bite off more than they can chew or do too much. Write the goals down, step-by-step instructions on how to get there, and just work one step at a time and take some time. Take a day off a week, 1 day, half a day. Take half a day. Work 6.5 days if you have to, if you really like to work or really need to work. But take some time for yourself. I can't stress that enough. All right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe. Help us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. It's called Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. Free to join. There's a link down below. Until next time, go be productive. Go make some money. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.